What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to identify a fucking loser in this life, right? How to identify a fucking loser in this world, in this life. Now, if you observe life, you're actually gonna realize that a lot of people are, matter of fact, fucking losers. And there are people who aren't losers. So, a loser isn't someone who's constantly failing at life or who's constantly like not getting the results they want. If you're like, a definition of a winner is someone who, no matter what life does or brings to them, they always try to get back on their feet, and most importantly, they always have like a positive attitude. I'm not saying they're all like love and lie and stuff like that. No, like, 'cause we're all human. But I'm talking about people people who aren't losers do not cause other people harm. They do not project their anger, their all their toxicity and their manipulation towards innocent people, towards the people they're close to, they know of. They just don't project their behaviors and their emotions that needs to be healed. They don't project that shit towards people. A loser, on the other hand, they don't, like, my definition of a loser is, you know how to lose or win in life. It just means that, like, a definition of loser is someone who fucking, like, they're so narcissistic, who they always gotta lie to people just so they can get their way, or who manipulate people. And I'm not talking about in a good way, but in a way where, like, they screw people over and they fuck people over, and it causes all like confusion and chaos into people's lives for no fucking reason, out of so they could get like some type of high, or like this, so they can feel better about themselves, or like they have like an agenda. People who they like to since they're so miserable within themselves, their lives are miserable. They like to project that shit towards other people, so other people can feel what they're feeling, which is fucking miserable. That's my definition of a fucking loser. A fucking loser is someone who can't face themselves, so therefore they like to bring other people down with them. That's the definition of a fucking loser. Now, unfortunately, I've come across a lot of losers in my life, and you can actually spot there are a lot of losers in this world. Um, my family members, they're a good definition of losers. My mother is a fucking loser. You know, just how they'll always lie to gang up on me so they can like fight me. Only all they're doing all that shit. They're burning bridges left and right. They're creating all this karmic debt, especially in the year 2024, because this is a Saturn year. This is why time is speeding up extremely faster, because we're in a Saturn year. And so they gotta lie towards other family members to gang up on me so they can spread lies or rumors. They do all that shit just so they could not take accountability. That's a fucking loser right there. You know, imagine how weak you gotta be. Imagine how fucking sorry you gotta be mentally, spiritually, just emotionally, just as a human being. Like, these people are fucking disgraces. My mother's a fucking disgrace. Like how, like, and how her life is turning out is, she's not like, I keep telling her too, like, she's not gonna go far in life. Like, that your biggest downfall is her ability to not do the healing work, and to not take accountability, because not only is she burning bridges with me, but she's gonna do that shit towards other people. If not, she probably already has, or maybe she's been doing it her whole life. Not just my mother, but like other family members as well, and other people that I work with and that I know of. Like, I see a pattern in them where, like, how they treat other people and how they treat me, and just like just how they're not doing the healing work. They're refusing to change themselves, to change their ways. I get it, it's hard, but you could tell when someone's trying or not, so they can better themselves. It doesn't matter what type of things you're trying to get externally. If you're not working on yourself internally, because internally is externally. This is what Chauncey once said: where the mind goes, the body goes. That's how you manifest great shit. It all starts within. And once you heal within, that's when you take action. So if people aren't doing that, then they don't want anything in life. And since they're too fucking lazy to change their ways, they like to bring other people down. These are why these same people who project their pain and trauma towards other people, these same people have a lot of trauma, they have a lot of insecurity, they have a lot of hurt within their heart. So they like, so that they're miserable, so they like to bring other people down with them. This is why, like, when you're minding your own business, if it's like a coworker, if it's like a family member, if it's someone you know or a friend, if they're all of a sudden they're acting strange, or like they're just you, or like they're making you feel like low about yourself, or like they're making you feel triggered in some way, they're doing this shit purposely. Most people, they know what the fuck they're doing, and even if they don't know what they're doing, then that shows how low they are, that they're not even fucking aware of how they're treating other people. You know what I'm saying? And when it constantly make you feel at such a low vibration, they make you feel low, and you just don't want to be around these people because they always cause all like chaos, confusion, anger, sadness, and just they always trigger you. You know what I'm saying? These people are fucking losers. We have a lot of losers in this life. People don't want to change. People don't have the knowledge to change. No, it's not even people don't have the knowledge. They don't want to change. And that's dangerous because a lot of people are like that. A lot of people like to stay stagnant. A lot of people are comfortable. Now, I don't know why. I don't know it's because they're all new spirits. I don't know because I really just don't know. And just like what Chauncey once said, like a lot of people are going to fail life. And I agree with them. They are. This is how they're just refusing to better themselves. I'm not saying you got to fully heal your trauma, no, because we're all going to deal with trauma, anger, and baggage. But people, they're just not taking action to do that. That's how you identify a fucking loser. A lot of people are losers in life. And just because someone is doing all the things I'm mentioning, it doesn't mean they're going to get hit karma at an instant. Maybe they are either behind closed doors where no one knows or watching. That could be the case. Or just how they are, that's their karma. But either way, it's going to come up to them whether they reach at a certain age to where they're extremely old and now they got nobody, or it's going to catch up to them in the afterlife. You know? The more spiritual you are, the more you study spirituality, you're gonna be aware of how like energies and fucking karma works. There's actually karma and regulations and rules that if you don't abide by, then life is gonna humble the fuck out of you. I've seen this shit happen. I've even experienced it myself. Like this shit, life will humble the fuck out of you. It may take a certain amount of time for certain people because we're all unique, we all have different life paths, but eventually karma will catch up to you. If not, either this lifetime or in the next lifetime. This shit is not a joke. Especially in this year, we're in a Saturn year. This is why every year time is speeding up extremely fast. It all deals with like spirituality and shit like that. Especially in this year, a lot of people are saying 2024 is a Saturnian. I can't say it, Saturnian year. It's a Saturn year, so people are more prone to getting their shit handed to them on the shit they dish out karmically. So I mean, you already seen it. It's already happening mainstream. So, but that's how you identify a loser, as someone who likes to project their misery onto other people for no reason, and they like to cause chaos onto people's lives, and they like to manipulate, deceive, and trick people, and cause pain or hurt onto people for no fucking reason. That's a fucking loser right there. So that's all I got to say. Have a good one. Peace.